today.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Dancing away at the 30. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Once more, here's Eckler. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there. Take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The Niners at 3-0 here in the month of September, and they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They're going to look to throw.
That is caught and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
They'll set up a throw.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The numbers for Ridley a week ago. 4 catches, 53 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Running on first down, Eckler. Byron Young there on the stop. This defense for the Niners, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's Eckler again. Oh, able to avoid him. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Eckler looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there with an acrobatic catch. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on his own 46. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's into the hands of Eckler. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Up the middle with Eckler. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 15-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Austin Eckler, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A give. Eckler running to the right. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll look to throw. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but Certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Ekeler again. But he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Throwing left side, it's complete. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is incomplete. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. That catch, I believe, will put him right at 200 yards for the game. Indeed, it does. 200 yards, he's been incredible. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 21 yards away. And the Niners are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On third down, here's Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Drill 52. Ready.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hey, striker, 3-3.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.